Cave poetry. The Hawk Lady returns. I am weary. I am sad. I digress. No need to remember the time the Hawk Lady returned. As I go down this empty passageway, down to an empty street where the shadows are not blossomed, but are in bloom, but not really bloomed, they're most likely darkened. As I approach the black bench, a couple of black benches, essences of warm aroma and old bakeries fume the air. Fruits polished with fine linens, whatever that means. We can no longer step forward into the doorway. As my shadows crumble, the essences fling on. Fling on, or they flame on. Feathers heal, feathers fly. What do I see approach me, or do I approach it? And isn't it nothing more than a half-eaten cheesecake? Feathers over this silked dessert. Black feathers. Not Hat Man, I say to myself out loud, but hawk. No hawk to us, but they wanted to be real women and real men. Pinocchio was right this whole entire time. I wanted to be a real boy. As I gaze past the elbows of latitudes, this cheesecake has been eaten halfway through, and only to peer up circle. It appears this was not Jim Carrey eating his watermelon. This was all essences of hawks. The Hawk Lady returns. No more brownie points for you. No more 5 folds. No more 8 balls. Like I drunk the other night. No more ramen. Only half-eaten cheesecake. The Great Gatsby, just like ripped passages and blood marks, shambles through a woman's fine open legs as that fine liquid dribbles down those thighs. What was it that exposed this beautiful dessert? What was it? What could have been? Nothing more than this Hawk Lady. As Horus as she was, nothing could get past her, but then again, nothing could get past Gatsby. Nothing could get past that ash that was smeared over those fine eyes. Then, nothing more than raindrops. And where did blood seep out of these open wounds? These open wounds couldn't have been there. The open wounds did not come from buildings far out in this downtown scenery. The blood marks were exposed only through her open legs, and not the strawberry jam that was laced onto this edible. Hawk Lady bit my cheesecake. Hawk Lady is no more. I ate her. But not consuming like cannibalism. No. Only such ones can say, as the wind blew, my satisfactions gazed, and they came to a point of relaxation when I finally, or when, should I say, unlike myself, or was it me, that had their moment? Such as a mountain explodes, the volcanoes erupt. That Hawk Lady was bamboozled with the surprise of her lifetime. And not John or Barbara that was here before, but now as remembering back, they went off the cliff. They were no more. They were bamboozled, not by old wine bottles. Pop, 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 as they went. I had my satisfaction, but this was no ordinary cheesecake, just like this was no ordinary Hawk Lady. This was the surprise of my lifetime. Hawk Lady had her moment with that cheesecake as I gazed and had the moment just like the volcano erupts, just like fine linens. Everything was no more, with the essences of blood, fruit, and a climaxing rain that gave wind from past thoughts, now subtle due to ripples of water. But not just any ripples of water, they were explosions of happiness. I should say happiness. Candles lit, perfumes went by, essences of incenses, birds of prey, but no more, no need to gather any information, just as fantasies come and go, and not a 50 Shades, but something better. And these were like, or none other like, things anyone can imagine, especially for this Hawk Lady. Hawk Lady was fierce. She came, she went, had her moment with good satisfaction of a good dessert. But nonetheless, my dessert was not with cheesecake or the fruit topping, blood and rain, but blood and liquid were my extraction. And this has been a moment. Stephen K. Poacher.